Students, you can see in this picture, this is Hershey-Chase experiment where the bacteriophage infecting the bacteria, the virus attacking the bacteria. When the virus, when it attacks the bacteria, that it injects the DNA into the bacteria, it is incorporated, that it causes infection in the bacteria. So it is not the proteins present that it causes the genetic transformation. It is only the DNA that it causes the transformation. So DNA is the genetic material. Now the chemistry of DNA. DNA is it is a double nucleotide strand, polynucleotide strand. You can see here in the picture where the sugar and phosphate, they are arranged alternatively in both the strands. Sugar, phosphate, like that, they are arranged forming the backbone of the polynucleotide strands. And each strand has got many nucleotides are present. What is a nucleoside? Nucleoside is the sugar molecules with the nitrogenous base pair is called as a nucleoside. You can see here sugar that is connected with the nitrogenous base pair. Adenine, thymine, this is only called as a nucleoside. When the nucleoside, it is attached to the phosphate group, it is called as a nucleotide. Many nucleotides are present, that is why both the strands of DNA is referred as a polynucleotide strand. This structure is given by Watson and Crick model of DNA. The nucleotides are joined or polymerized by condensation reaction to form the polynucleotide chain. And there are two functional groups are present. One is the OH group, the other one is the phosphate group. Because of the functional groups OH group and the phosphate group, the nucleotides are connected with each other. The sugar molecules of the nucleotides are linked with each other, and that it forms the polarity of the strand. The chemical bonds are formed because of this nucleotide linkage. The two strands are represented as the 5' strand, you can see here, and this is the 3' strand. Because of the functional groups OH group and the phosphate group, that determines the two ends of the polynucleotide strands as 5' and 3'. There are four nitrogenous base pairs as adenine, cytosine, thymine, guanine. This law is called as a Erwin-Chargaff rule. This rule says that adenine links with thymine with the help of 2 hydrogen bonds. Thymine with adenine by 2 hydrogen bonds. Cytosine with guanine, guanine with cytosine by 3 hydrogen bonds. This rule is called as a Erwin-Chargaff rule. And the next is RNA strand, ribonucleic acid. There are 2 nucleic acids present in the nucleus. One is deoxyribonucleic acid, the other one is ribonucleic acid. The ribonucleic acid is a single-stranded structure, polynucleotide strand present. Here also sugar and phosphate alternatively arranged. Instead of thymine, it has got uracil present. What are the nitrogenous bases present in RNA? Adenine, cytosine, guanine. Instead of thymine, uracil is present. So this is explained by RNA is explained by Fahrenkel, Conrad and Singer in the year 1957. Fahrenkel, Conrad and Singer, they explained about RNA. RNA is a genetic material as well as it is a catalyst. It is a genetic material for some of the viruses, and it is a catalyst catalyzing biochemical reactions. Students, today we covered the topic sex-linked inheritance, chromosomal abnormalities, molecular genetics, and chemistry of DNA. These are the topics we covered. These topics are found in your textbook, page 53 to 68. This you can prepare for your study. Thank you, students.